Before you hear this story, please subscribe and leave a like. It's a small gesture for you, but a huge support for me. Thank you, my listener. Now, let's dive into a love story that's stronger than time. 1, 2, 3. My name is Jennifer. I am the shadow of two hearts that once beat as one beneath an old apple tree in our yard. Michelle and John. They were my friends, my companions, the witnesses of my childhood. I saw their laughter dance with the wind. I saw how their gazes grew warmer with every passing year. I was there when their friendship turned into something more, into a love that felt eternal. They were inseparable. In first grade, John carried her backpack, and Michelle shared her candy with him. At school, they argued over silly things and always made up under that same apple tree. Years passed, and their bond grew stronger, like the deep roots of that tree. By high school, everyone already knew they were meant to be. He could read her thoughts from a single sigh. She smiled at his jokes, even the dumb ones. For him, Michelle was the whole world. For her, John was home. After university, he got down on one knee beneath that same apple tree and slipped a ring on her finger. They dreamed of a house by the sea, of children, of nights filled with conversations until dawn. It felt like their story was just beginning. But one May day, everything changed. Michelle received a text. I'm leaving. Forever. Don't wait, don't look for me. I have someone else. I'm sorry. I don't love you. It just happened. I'll never forget her face. She ran into my house, tears streaming, hands shaking. Why, Jennifer? What did I do wrong? She cried. She looked for him everywhere. Knocked on his door, silence. Called, unavailable. She ran around the city, asking friends. Some said America. Some said Europe. But there was no truth. Hatred became her shield. But even shields break. After a breakdown, she ended up in the hospital, shutting herself off from everyone. Even me. I stood outside her room with flowers, but she didn't want to see anyone. Time healed her slowly. She learned to breathe again. To walk the streets without tears. To smile without pain. Years passed. She met another man, kind, patient. A man who didn't ask about the past. He simply stayed by her side. He became her anchor, the one who helped her believe in love again. One day, sitting in my living room, she said quietly, I've let him go, Jennifer. Let God judge him. I'm starting over. They got married. The wedding was like a fairy tale, laughter, flowers, light in her eyes. 5 years later, their daughter Lily was born, a little girl with her father's eyes and her mother's smile. Michelle blossomed. At our favorite cafe, she laughed, telling me how Lily said mama for the first time, how they drew with chalk on the kitchen floor. The past seemed far behind. But one day, an envelope appeared at her door. No signature. Only her name, Michelle. She froze, staring at it. Jennifer, she whispered, I know who this is from. With a touch of irony, she picked it up like she was about to tear it. But as she began to read, she stopped. Her smile faded. She sank to the floor, clutching the paper like it was the last thread to her past. My dear Michelle, if you're reading this, it means you're happy. It means you can laugh and dream again, and for that, I thank fate more than anything. 10 years ago, I lied to you. Not because I stopped loving you, but because I loved you too much. I was diagnosed with a brain tumor. The doctors gave me only a few months. I knew that if I told you, you would stay. You'd hold my hand until my last breath, and then live with that pain forever. You deserved more. A full, bright, real life. Not the shadow of a dying man. I wrote that message so you would hate me. Hatred would set you free faster than love ever could. Every word of that lie cut me to pieces, but I had no other choice. I never left, Michelle. I stayed here, in our city. I sat by the window, listening to you knock on my door, calling my name. I clenched my fists so I wouldn't open. Because if I had, you would have stayed. And I wanted you to live. I asked a friend to deliver this letter if I was gone. If you're reading this, the time has come. I'm sorry for the pain. I'm sorry for the lies. But know this, every second, every breath, I loved you. And I always will. Take care of yourself. Kiss your children. Love the one beside you. And sometimes, just a little, remember me with warmth. Somewhere beyond the stars, our second chance is waiting. Forever yours, John. Michelle couldn't get up from the floor. Tears streamed silently down her face, and the letter trembled in her hands. That moment, her husband and Lily walked in. Little Lily, not understanding what was happening, ran to her and hugged her. "Don't cry, Mama. I'm here," she whispered. Michelle wiped her tears. "We went outside and sat on the old bench under that same apple tree." She stared at the sky where, maybe, John was still near. "Jennifer," she whispered, "I love him. And I always will. But I will live, for Lily, for my husband. They did nothing wrong. Thank him, for everything." She lifted her eyes to the stars and whispered, "I'm letting you go, John. We'll meet again." A year passed. Michelle learned to smile brighter. Lily sang little songs. Her husband held her hand with quiet patience. And sometimes, she looked at the stars, as if sending her gratitude into the sky. I knew John was smiling, seeing her light. And somewhere beyond the horizon, their love was waiting for a new beginning.